Oleksandr Usyk. Krzysztof Glowacki.
Mr. Glowacki, Mr. Usyk, gentlemen, let's do this.
It's been a superb year of big, undefeated collision of cruiserweights that we can't wait for, Tony. Marco Hook, and now he's back at home with the fans and desperate to impress. It really is a good one, such a tasty affair.
One thing we can't underestimate is to impress. He will meet to you know, engage him up close, as you can see here. Good left hand there by Usyk.
Yeah, Jate. On foreign soil as well, as Johnny was saying in the studio.
And Krzysztof Glowacki is the world champion.
Lovely left hand as well. The extra speed.
Really does. He was getting off body shots quite early.
The WBO defense wants property to Krzysztof Glowacki, who's coming on strong at the beginning of the second, trying to take late. And he's got that experience. He took 11 to get rid of Matti Askin, Varel Vikoli.
Southpaw left hand. So already you can see he's not giving him that shot, and that's why.
The amateurs, you've got to take him to places where he hasn't been as a professional yet. And as we
good few rounds. He did get knocked out, but he took the fight to him. He was not giving him the space and room that Wilder likes.
He's going to have to take stuff on the way in.
A better round that for the champion. Brothers for a long time, and was also working with Dylan White for a while. Bigger of the two, the challenger from Kiev and from Volks in Poland.
Very close there from Glowacki.
What would your size with your trainer eyes, Dave?
Usyk's got a box. He's got to keep it long. He's got.
There was a bit of damage before to Glowacki, just a little nick. That's worse.
Southpaw jab. He's popping it off. He's finding a few left hooks and left hands in.
Through that fight and beat Marco Hook in the big upset. He was down and almost.
Give him. He's not a fancy punch picker with straight shots.
Nice. He's letting Glowacki lean in, fall short.
Using your jab over and over again. That's the advice from the Usyk corner.
And in Glowacki, create the distance between you and Glowacki. You're the bigger man. You are maybe even the stronger man, but if you create the distance, you're not.
Experience of Glowacki will come into play at the moment. Usyk very quick on his feet.
He's got to be careful on the inside, though. He won't have had much inside fighting. That was a big left-hand swing from Glowacki. Look for them shots, Adam. There you go. The ones round the side of the gloves.
It's intriguing as it goes along.
This will get more exciting. Stay tuned, because the excitement is coming.
Glowacki, the fourth round. Dave and Tony disagree. There's Mickey Van, a compatriot of ours who we remember very well. Refereed a lot of Ricky Hatton fights back in the days. Will they be needed? A long way to go. Title affair, the two southpaws. Sometimes two southpaws make for an ugly match. This
he's not giving him easy opportunities to be hit. That's a good counter right hook there from Glowacki. Respect he deserves as the world champion coming into this fight.
Good shot from Glowacki again. I wonder if he's got the added power.
Like I say, it's them cuffing heavy shots that come round the sides of the land. Glowacki loads with everything. That's a nice little short round contest.
Tony, I think Glowacki's getting quite a few power shots off this. Big right hooks. He's doing pretty well this round.
I think he's
landing a good shot.
There's a better round this for Glowacki. He has to take one on the way in, but he's delivered plenty of leather. He just looks at the referee there, Usyk.
Had against Orlando Salido, but he took it on in the second professional fight.
What's come out of the Ukraine after the Klitschko brothers and their success? It's brilliant. It was some fight that.
Keeps changing, because ultimately it's not going to stay the same way all the time. Good body shot there from Glowacki.
Yep. And he whips in an uppercut. of Usyk. He can be hit, but there he goes through the gum shield, as if to say, I'm in control here. Rat-a-tat with the punches. I'm enjoying myself here. And if he backs up Glowacki...
Studied him and watched previous fights. Good overhand left there from Glowacki. Going the body will show later on in the fight. This is a good combination.
He'll be back for 50.
After sitting with him earlier on. He'll be back.
Usyk on Grzegorzy's card there. Well, Glowacki's had his moments, and there's a long way to go, but he's starting the second half.
Great balance, just keeps floating around that ring. They're good body shots.
Fantastic footwork. It's the counters he must be very careful. That was very... Be wary of these counters. These are good body shots, fast hands.
Glowacki, but Usyk showing the class and the movement. And showing through a few more rapid combinations with Glowacki.
I think Glowacki's problem is, if Usyk's his hands are going to get lower, that'll open up the gaps for Usyk to switch then to go upstairs. So it picks the spots perfectly.
Well, we're already into the 8th round of this, and it's matching, and the ring movement of Oleksandr Usyk. And we're delighted to have brought you this one, because it's still, and he would be a deserved one, but it's still a way to go.
You know? But just looking at Usyk, he's started varying the jab now. He's jabbing to the bodies.
Like I said, the only fault I could make if he used the jab a little bit more.
I was with Johnny in the Austrian mountains, where we got a sneak preview of Oleksandr Usyk when he was getting him through. Glowacki just occasionally looks a bit subdued, or more subdued than he did when he fought.
Something that Usyk has got in them shots, and it's made him a little bit weird. That was a good body shot.
Right nod from Usyk to say, yep, I'll give you that one. There's a slash
as well. So it's going to be harder for him to counter when he's coming forward. And Glowacki looks tired to me. He also looks tired.
He's saying in the corner, though, you know, let's make the statement, or let's win it. And you know, active here, guys. Level on Grzegorz Proksa's card.
Make a case for the fight being level whatsoever. All the better shots have came from Oleksandr. I said this before.
We do put it out there.
And this is why
it's been a boxing exhibition at times from Usyk.
Yeah, and this is why I believe that Usyk's going to put his foot down on the pedal. It won't look
dangerous. But ultimately, the pace from Glowacki is. You see all these counter punches that he's throwing are falling short, and that's a good 4 or 5 punch combination there. Short with his counters, he's just a bit out of range, as we can see once again there. That one got home.
Yep, drills himself forward. You never know, those can be catching the eye of the judges, but more quality from Usyk, who's really showing Glowacki.
It shows Adam who's the boss in there physically when you see guys getting manhandled and thrown back to the ropes.
What you thought might well occur.
You know, I have said he's an amazing fighter, a brilliant fighter. I can't
agree with that score. I don't know.
Hasn't fought the 12-round distance. He hasn't fought a title fight. Tonight he's proven it, and he can make claim to being that. So we will see how it goes from here.
The Leonards, absolutely.
But it's very rare he's such a big man.
Oh, big left hand, right hand. And it really is a tremendous effort, but back. And showing that they didn't hurt. Body shots as well.
And I think he's looking for a statement and a stoppage.
I think he's looking for the world title. And I think
classier shots and the eye-catching punches have come from
Glowacki. I can't even see that whatsoever. I've got this wide.
But that might be the issue of the sport, and we might have it all wide, but you know, I bring you back to a game. Final round of what's been an extremely good world cruiserweight title fight, as we thought it would. He come forward, attempts, and he's got him there, Glowacki! And down goes Usyk.
I think it was now, but Glowacki is coming on strong, and Usyk is going on defensively. Hands adjusting that angles a bit. They're good shots from Usyk.
Lovely of Glowacki, who's so hardened in this game.
Will that show have any influence on these judges?
Let's hope the earmuffs don't spoil this one, eh?
Big winging, willing, their man, Glowacki on to retain his title. Terrific British and international boxing. It's been a pleasure again to watch this.
You know, a big star welcomed to the cruiserweight, and that's a great one too there. He's shown amazing amounts of durability in this contest. He really
has. Late on in the 12th round. No failing down the stretch.
No, he's a fit boy. He's very, very fit. But the heart of the champion here in Glowacki.
What a true champion. Is he going out on his sword here? And Usyk, 5 seconds left. They both go toe-to-toe. There'll be huge respect. Really good fight. Classy operators.
He came from Oleksandr Usyk all night long for me.
Yeah,
By 2 rounds on Prox's card. It was a wider margin now. Very interesting to see how Mickey Van scored. The Hungarian, who I don't know too well, Ferenc Abedai, but it surely should be fairly wide here, Dave.
I believe so, 100%. You know, the main thing about this fight as well?
And the new WBO Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Oleksandr Usyk.
The new addition